Welcome to EDU 6340, Foundations of Literacy. You may be taking this course for a variety of reasons. Some of you are taking this as one of the courses in the Certificate in Literacy program. Some of you might be taking this as part of the K-12 Reading Teacher License Endorsement, and some of you might just be taking this because you want to know more about the reading and writing process. Whatever your reason, we're glad to have you. The purpose of this short video is to give you a big picture of what the course is all about. We'll go through a number of things that hopefully will get you off on the right track. This course is designed around the standards for teachers of reading from the state of Minnesota. If you take a peek at your syllabus, you'll notice that those course outcomes are evident at the very beginning of the syllabus. That's really what guided the course. You'll also notice that there is a course schedule in the syllabus. This provides a general outline of what will be covered in the course. You'll quickly notice that each lesson is 2 weeks in length. So while this is a 16-week course, there are 8 lessons. So that kind of gives you a little bit of flexibility within those 2 weeks to figure out what works best for you. The course management system that we will use for this course is called Blackboard. Some of you may be very familiar with this. Some of you, this might be your first experience with Blackboard. Either way, don't worry. It's pretty easy to get going on, and I will answer any questions you might have. While there is a course schedule in the syllabus, each lesson in Blackboard provides a much more detailed schedule of what needs to happen each week. There's a picture here of what lesson 1 looks like, and it might be a little difficult to see, but what I really want to draw your attention to is the way that the lessons are set up. Each lesson has something for you to view. Often this is a video, it could be some other digital media for you to look at. Whenever possible, I try and give you, in parentheses, the amount of time that that video takes, because I know sometimes you have 5 minutes that you can watch it quickly, and sometimes if it's a longer video, you'll need to set aside more time. There also is going to be something or a few things to read each lesson, and those are listed below. The next thing that is addressed are assignments/assessments, and each of those is bulleted with a due date. I put the due dates in red, so hopefully they catch your attention. We will often have 2 discussions per lesson, and the due dates for those are generally to have the first post done Wednesday by midnight and the second post Sunday by midnight. Our first discussion is kind of a get to know you introduction, so that one is a little bit different than some that we will do. The last part is something called additional resources. These are not mandatory, you don't have to do these, but sometimes it's interesting to learn a little bit more about things. So for example, in this first lesson, I have an article that talks more about the history of reading instruction, and also a Prezi presentation that gives a really nice overview too. So I will provide those. If you find that you need a little more information or you'd like a little more information, that's a great place to go. But don't feel like you have to read those if you have a solid understanding of the idea or you just don't have the time. As I said, there's a portion that says assignments and assessments due. The way that you will be assessed in this course is really by the attainment of those standards or outcomes. And the way that we do this, you'll see listed here. Again, we'll have group discussions. We will start out with these being text-based. You will be typing your answers. But as the course progresses, we will also add some audio and video responses as well. Each lesson, you will do what's called a reader response. And what those are opportunities for you to use specific strategies as you are reading to aid in your own comprehension, as well as to get an idea about what some of those strategies are that you may want to use with your own students. The third thing listed there is called Professional Organizations and Online Resources Review. That's a really long name for not that big of an assignment, but one of the standards for this course is that you're aware of the professional organizations that exist for teachers of reading, and for us to look some more at what online resources are available for us as literacy teachers and literacy leaders. There will be a major theories of reading analysis. This gives you a chance to think about the major theories that support reading instruction and literacy instruction, and there's a specific table that we will use for that will be available for you when you need it. The last thing that's listed there is the philosophy of teaching reading. This is the very last thing that you'll do, and I think maybe the most fun thing that you'll do, because it gives you an opportunity to think about everything that you know and believe to be true about teaching reading, and to put that together in a format that really tells others what you believe is most important when teaching reading. So don't worry if that sounds a little overwhelming. You will be more than prepared when we get to that. When questions come out throughout the course, please do not hesitate to contact me. There's nothing worse than sitting at your kitchen table or at your desk being very frustrated because you're not sure how to go about doing something. So please contact me if you have any questions, if you're unsure about anything. The quickest way to reach me is usually email. However, I have provided you with both my office phone and my cell phone if you should need to get a hold of me. So please don't hesitate to contact me. There's never a stupid question. I really mean that, and I would much rather help you before you get frustrated. So once again, welcome, and I'm excited to have you in this course.